About China.
Colombian President Iván Duque says his upcoming trip to China celebrates nearly 4 decades of bilateral relations between Colombia and China. He last visited the country in 2005 as a civilian, studying China's plans for social and economic transformation.
So today, when I look at 14 years ago, and I look to what China has consolidated, all the things that were part of that agenda has happened, and the trade between China and Latin America has expanded a lot. And even the trade between Colombia and China has also expanded a lot. So I look back, and now I look what we're seeing today, and I look forward, and I think this has to be the opportunity for Colombia to consolidate a market, a bilateral relationship, and also promote Chinese investment in our territory.
The Colombian president will visit cities including Shanghai and Beijing, where he will attend several economic forums. Duque hopes to speak with entrepreneurs, business leaders, and government officials who are interested in exploring investments in Colombia. Colombia has made international headlines for its peace deal signed with Colombian rebels in 2016. President Duque ran as a hardliner who would toughen up its terms during his presidency. Right now, the biggest challenge for Colombia, according to the United Nations, is the reintegration of former rebels into civilian life.
That zero tolerance model that we have in the Peace with Legality framework is very important so that we give the right message. Those who are really and genuinely making that process to enter into legality, they have the commitment of the Colombian state. But those who want to go back to criminality will face an exemplary punishment from all the Colombian institutions.
Colombia continues to look for economic support from the international community for its post-conflict era. But during his visit to China, Duque says he will also be looking for diplomatic support. When he meets with President Xi Jinping, Duque says he hopes to talk about the role of China in Latin America, including hotspots like Venezuela.
How can we talk about some of the circumstances that we're living in Latin America where China can be part of the solution if China works hand in hand with the Latin American countries? And by that, I obviously have a special consideration on the migration crisis that we're suffering because of the dictatorship in Venezuela.
Duque is set to begin his 3-day visit to China on Monday. Michelle Begue, CGTN, Colombia.